Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing some unboxing. It's been a while. From viewers like you. Thank you. Yeah, here we go. Let's just jump right into it. I am the eye in the sky, maker of rules. Or an envelope of some kind. Alright, and enclosed was this letter. Dear Daniel, hi there. I wanted to write you and tell you how great it is to watch your videos. I was just gabbing with my friend and bandmate. I'm in a British, looks like satire band with him, as well as a guest vocalist, co-manager of the Who Invasion LA group. Your depth of interest and research and intelligence shows in your videos. I wish you so much success with your own music. In you, I see that you indeed are touched by the music, not just the technology of music, but also the inspiration and passion, as well as the ability to break things down. Enclosed is a sample of my British Invasion jewelry designs for your mother. Happy birthday to her. Thank you so much. Feel free to write back. Peace and love. Suzanne Diamond R. I'm not going to say her full name here. And I don't know if I showed it, but she gave me a card as well. All right. Thank you so much. That's super cool, super unique. I greatly appreciate all of your kind words, and yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad that if you listened to my own music, that you heard a passion for what I was doing. I'm very glad that that comes across, and yeah, I appreciate you saying happy birthday to my mother and sending her jewelry. Alright, let us move along. This is from Darcy. Keep it up because you are helping other people. Hello Daniel, I thought you might like this card because of the hi on the front. I hope you are doing well. Say hello to the family. I'm so proud of you and the way you share music with everyone. It helps a lot. I hope this helps you. I know it is not a lot, but I'm on disability now that I may have. Enclosed in this letter was $5. She says, I hope this helps you. I know it's not a lot, but I'm on disability now. I have epilepsy. I worked for 23 years at a hospital, and now I have a disability in my own life. I'm sure you can tell. First of all, this is a lot, and your card itself means a lot, and I've seen your comments under my videos, Darcy, and I just want to say thank you for your support, and I hope that you're doing well, and I really appreciate you, and I hope you're alright. I'm sorry to hear about your I just hope you're alright. This is from Steve, and I don't want to show any of the addresses, but on the front there's a whole bunch of stamps. We've got Andy Warhol, Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Marvin Gaye, Yoda, Judy Garland. Within we have the Book of Tea. I wonder if this book is about tea. Perhaps not. Who knows? And then there's also some messages. Okay, so enclosed in one of the little envelope letter things, we have two bookmarks, which are super cool. I've made bookmarks. These would be the first bookmarks I've ever had that are like, I don't know, real. So that's super cool. Thank you. And then, is this a letter? This is a letter. Okay. This is dated April 12th, 2022. This is a very cool looking letter. The great American architect Frank Lloyd Wright was forced by circumstance to reinvent himself several times during his long life. In his middle age, the Great Depression sparked his decision to take in pupils, and in 1932 he established a fellowship for architectural students at his estate here in Wisconsin, Mr. Wright's home for the rest of his life. Upon arriving, each apprentice was given a copy of the Book of Tea and told to read and reread this book. It's a long essay linking the role of teaism to the aesthetic and cultural aspects of life. The reality of the building does not consist in the roof and walls, but in the space within to be lived. Said another way, the reality of the cup is what it holds, what is inside. On another topic, there are a couple of your earlier reactions that prompted my writing this. Father and Son by Cat Stevens, Neil Young's Ohio by Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. For someone my age, a Vietnam veteran who served in Vietnam, thank you. Yeah. Your choices were and are particularly meaningful and moving. In that vein, please consider reacting to the studio version of The Great Mandala by Peter, Paul, and Mary. Perhaps a comparison version by Peter Yarrow and Richie Havens done many years later. This song will give you insight on the horrific conflict any war can bring about between generations and tells a story that impacts. Now, having watched many of your reactions, it does not surprise me, based on reading comments, that a good number of your followers appear to be of my generation. One particular song allows you to inhale the essence of the climate from the times when we were the age you are now. From one of the Moody Blues' 7 essential albums, the song Melancholy Man on the album A Question of Balance, written by Mike Pinder, keyboardist, it mixes the magic of music with that of a great storyteller. Be well, young one. Steve. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this very thoughtful and yeah. Thank you. And I mean, your description of the book, it intrigues me. I'm excited to check this out. Yeah. And yeah, when it comes to eventually we're going to get to all of the Moody Blues Essential 7, or I intend to, so I'm excited for that. And then the Peter, Paul, and Mary song. I think I'll put it on the list. I've been meaning to do another Peter, Paul, and Mary song for a while now. So thank you very much for the suggestions and for your kind words. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, all right, on to the next one. All right, this next one is a package from Scott. I know you, Scott. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Okay, so here we have another package. Let's see what it is within. Holy cow. Okay, first we have a note. Hi Daniel, somehow I figured it out and got my book published on Amazon. I wanted you to have a copy. Holy cow. That's so cool, man. Jesus Christ, look at this thing. Was that art? Yeah, there's art in here too. And if I'm not mistaken, this is like a fantasy book, right? Forestera's, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Fate. Book 1, The Sacred Shrine and the Valley of Caves. Wow. Huge. I am so proud that you've finished this, man. I remember you sharing some of it on your blog. And I read the first couple of chapters of it, and yeah, I thought it was really cool. So thank you for sending me this. I intend to read it. I do have a whole lot of same with the Book of Tea. I have a lot of backed up reading, but I do intend to read it. And thank you so much for reaching out. All right, cool. Okay, here we have a package from David King. Hey Dave, I hope you are also doing well. Really quick, apologies if I'm going too fast. Hopefully I'm not, but if anyone's wondering, I'm hoping to record a reaction to Rubber Soul tonight and have that up on Patreon by the end of the week. And it is currently midnight, so hopefully, yeah, that's the main reason I'm going mildly quick. All right, here we go. So the first thing I notice here is a Douglas Adams book, so that's the first thing I'm going to take out. Mostly Harmless, the fifth in the increasingly inaccurately named Hitchhiker's trilogy. If I'm not mistaken, the book that I have contained the entire series from beginning to end. But I still appreciate having the individual books, so I mean, thank you. You know, Douglas Adams is a genius and so funny, so smart, such intelligent comedy, at least to me it seems like. And I don't know, I really like it. Then we've got, all right. We've got Monty Python and the Holy Grail here. One of the Monty Python. I keep putting it off because there's a bunch of music that I've been trying to do, and then whenever I think about doing comedy, I want to do like Bo Burnham or Tim Minchin or George Carlin, and then there's a few other comedians that I've been wanting to check out. But one day I intend to get to it, and if I never do, I'll do it on my own time. But I want to watch a couple of the Monty Python skits from the show, and then maybe do some full reactions to the movies. I still need to do The Wall, and technically I need to do all the other movie versions of the concept albums we've reacted to, but in due time, I suppose. Then we've got Ozzy Osbourne, and he says, thought you or your dad might like this. It's not really my thing. Yes, I think both me and my dad will like this. Live Ozzy Osbourne? Hell yeah, man. Yeah. This guy's a madman. Love Ozzy Osbourne. And Black Sabbath. Alright, and Randy Rhoads, may he rest in peace. This says, thank you for the introduction, and I think, is this a shirt? Holy cow! Hell yeah, man! Alright, wait. Does Just JP have an official merch store? This is awesome. Holy cow. I love Just JP's channel. If you guys aren't aware, Just JP is another reactor who's been doing this, I believe, longer than I have, who does a lot of like off the beaten path songs, lots of prog music, lots of really cool stuff. And he was kind enough to interview me, and we had like a conversation where we both uploaded videos to each other's channels, and it was just a really cool experience. He's a really cool dude, and I think we've interacted on social media a couple of times too. And yeah, thank you so much, man. I'm glad I own this now. Yay! All right. Then we've got Alan Holdsworth, IOU, live in Japan, 1984. Holy cow, is this what I think it is? Man. Dave, I'm actually like... it makes me very happy that despite how interesting of a listen this year was, that you went and listened to Be Kind on your own, according to this note, which I'm going to read in a second, multiple times, and then were kind enough to send me Swan's To Be Kind, double CD plus the live DVD, because that's amazing. It's not signed, is it? I can't tell. Is this signed? I'm wondering if this is just a legitimate signature, because that's insane if that's the case. Holy cow. Yeah, so Swans. I love Swans. I've only done the one album. I've listened to some other stuff on my own time, but I have not done the next two in the trilogy that their most recent releases, just because I want to react to them. I think this is the next one, and a lot of people say this is like their best album, or at least one of their greatest newer albums. So yeah, the note said, I enjoyed the tunes on this LP far more than the Seer. I really enjoyed the DVD. It was great to see them perform this after, listening to the LP a few times. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. We've got Nirvana, The Untold Stories. I watched so many videos of their interviews and them just messing around on YouTube. Yeah, all right. Unauthorized documentary film packed with exclusive interviews, an interactive trivia quiz, and extensive Nirvana discography. Awesome. And what is this? Sharing because we have a mutual friend who lives there. Enjoy. That's awesome. Excited to pour over this, probably while listening to music at some point. Okay. Then, what is this? I think this is the last thing in the package. Is this a hoodie? Or like a jacket, I guess? Something. I'll call it a hoodie. Of the Seer. So I'm very excited to wear this. And yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad that this is the album art that they chose for this. I'm pretty sure they have an album that's literally just the words "public castration is a good idea." And that's a t-shirt. I've seen someone wearing that t-shirt before, and I was so both simultaneously happy and also mildly concerned that I knew the reference. But yeah, thank you so much, man. I really like this band, and learning more about them has been amazing, and I can't wait to kind of get into this. I need to react to it. It's going to be hard holding off on listening to. I might just listen to it. I'll figure it out. We'll see. But there are actually still 2 packages. I think one more is from David King, but first we've got this one. It's a rather large Amazon package. Thanks for joining me up to this point, by the way. Hope you're having a good time, a good day. All right. After minor technical difficulties, here we go. There's a label. Holy cow, man. All right, wait. Okay, I'm really glad about the way that they package this, because, yeah, I would classify this as fragile. Well, To those of you who know what this is, obviously it's going to be showing my monitor. Break the fourth wall. To those of you who know... No, that's not helping. Alright, whatever. It's very shiny. It says Tool Fear Inoculum on it. If I'm not mistaken, this is the deluxe box vinyl set that they released not all that long ago. I'm a very outspoken, huge Tool fan. But when when they announced that they were gonna do a vinyl thing, I thought about I was like, I'm gonna get it. But I should have known that it was way too expensive for me, so I didn't. And the fact that someone sent it is, I don't even really know what to say right now. So I'm gonna open it. I want to show you guys my first reaction to this. I didn't even really pay too much attention if there was if it was just 2 vinyls or if there was extra stuff that came with it. I have no idea. The album art is interesting. This is so cool, man. Thank you to whoever sent this. Thank you so much. It's so big. Okay, so inside we've got more shiny. Okay, so first off, just this case. Case is beautiful. Case is freaking huge. I love that they're I don't know what Tool Dissectional stands for, if it's their label, do they release stuff on their own now, or is it, I don't really know what that's for, but I had not seen it until Fear Inoculum came out, and then I saw the words Tool Dissectional on stuff, and it's just funny to me because of the name of the channel, which was not called Dissectional Reactions because of Tool, but it's oddly fitting. How many freaking LPs are there in this? The art is so gorgeous. Okay, I just want to draw attention to the art for a second here. Again, it's all very shiny, so it's probably difficult for me to show it to you. There's multiple pages of artwork in here. Things are textured and stuff. There are lyrics. So the one thing that I am going to mention about this set, which was another reason why I did not try to get it myself. The album is split up into, how many LPs are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 LPs. But if I'm not mistaken, it's only a double album. Each LP has one side that is art, and then the other side that has music. I don't really know why they did this, but they did. And it's an interesting choice. But I'm very excited to listen to this album on vinyl, and so far the reviews for it have been saying that it sounds good, which is pretty important, mainly because Tool is again one of my favorite bands of all time, if not my favorite band of all time. But they have dropped the ball on vinyl multiple times with their vinyl releases just having lots of issues with quality, which is why they kind of stopped making more for a long time, which is why it was such a big deal when they announced they were doing this. But anyway, thank you so much to whoever sent this, because I don't even know what to say. I'm flabbergasted. I'm going to put this back in its case, and I am going to show my father after I finish this. It's so heavy, too. Alright. The last package here is also from our good friend David King. We were gifted a metal coat rack. Just kidding. Let's see what is inside this. Watch it actually be a metal coat rack. as he's trolling us. I highly doubt that that's the case, but maybe, who knows? I assumed that cutting 2 strands of tape would be enough. Nay, there's far more. Pop that off. Oh wow, hey. I don't think I ever owned this, but I remember it, greatly remember it. So this is a the Klutz book of animation. I remember this series of books because when we used to go to the library, they had a few of them, and this was one of them. I still have a software for, it was like a free software for making like stop motion stuff, but this is very cool. It says, a few days after seeing your post on animation, I saw this at the thrift store. Yeah, all the best. Sometimes the coolest stuff in the world can be found at thrift stores. Thank you, man. That's super cool. Alright, so in here we have first a note that says, please give this to your mom. I did not know about this side of her artistry. And it's Carole King's Really Rosie. Includes original TV soundtrack recordings composed and performed by Carole King for this, which I almost mistook for the Peanuts for a second. And then, is this also Carole King? That's insane. So then we've got the Care Bears movie. I think we owned this film. Maybe not this specific film, but whatever these characters in this animation style, we had one of them. Or a friend had, one of my sister's friends had one of them. The Allman Brothers Band at Fillmore East. And he writes, I brought this home the same day you posted a reaction to it. It was meant to be. Enjoy. Hell yes, man. That was such a great song, too. Alright. It was the second track on side 3 in memory of Elizabeth Reed that I think we did. Yeah. Legendary group. Alright, next we have some CDs. First we have, you mentioned your mom liked Carol. I hope she enjoys these. All the best. Same to you, King. Carole King, The Living Room Tour, and Tapestry Revisited, a tribute to Carole King. What is this? Is this all covers? Yes, it is all covers. Okay, cool. This is... Thought you might find this interesting. Stay Awake. Various interpretations of music from vintage Disney films. I see the replacements. Tom Waits. Ringo Starr. Actually, lots of names here. Huh. What did the replacements play on this? They're a group that I've recently been learning a little bit about. Okay, I'm an idiot. It's not the Replacements. It's a band called The Residents. And the album I was listening to is called Meet the Residents, and it's almost a parody of the Beatles, but not really. Just the name is. The actual album is not, or at least not really. Let's see what we have here. Jack Johnson, In Between Dreams. Found this the same day I found the book. Jack is from Hawaii. Then we've got some Coldplay. It looks like Coldplay, and then live Jim Croce. Hell yeah. And then for the Coldplay, he writes, you mentioned your sister and mother liked these. Thrift store find. I didn't know a single tune. Live in 2003. You know, this might be whatever it was that she heard in... I don't remember. Yeah, I need to react to another song by them. I've heard from fans that like their newer stuff is a little bit more hit or miss, but when they first started, their output was consistently amazing. All right, next we have, is this a book? This is a book. Music by Andrew Zuckerman. Karma again brought this home from the thrift store the same day you posted your interview with Austin. Yeah. I recognize these faces. Is that Danny Elfman? That is Danny Elfman. Oh, this is awesome. All right. Anyway, okay. All right. Enough looking at that. This is a huge book, just called Music. What is Fiona Apple? So do the artists just get like a little section talking about them. I found Danny Elfman. Of course I did. Just flipping through. I immediately went to that. Haha. Of course I did. All right. That's music. And that is the end of this video. Perfect fitting ending with music. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for all of your kind words, your support, and all this stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Can't wait to wear the Swans merch. Can't wait to listen to the Tool album. Can't wait to read Scott's book and read all of the other books as well. The Tea book. What's the name of it again? Oh, I put it down there. The Book of Tea. Yes. And everything else. I hope you're having a great week. Stay tuned for more videos. Holy cow, this was over an hour of footage. All right. Well, got some editing to do. Thank you very much for joining me. See you soon. Bye.